Season 2, Front Porch Chronicles, and we back, where all the realest conversations happen, unapologetic, unfiltered, raw, and real. And I'm your host, Clinton Foshee, and we're starting off this new season with a banger. Someone who is no stranger to Front Porch Chronicles. He is a fighter in every sense there is, even outside of the cage now. He's coming on with some big life updates. Welcome, my brother by another mother, Ruben Bad Boy Warr. All righty, we got him on, the man, the myth, the legend, Ruben Bad Boy Warr. You know, last time you were here, we talked about bare knuckle and kind of your motivation and stuff with that. Since then, you did something that was probably difficult, but the best decision that you could make, in my opinion. Your business is growing, stuff is going. How hard
Yeah.
was it for you to step away?
It wasn't really as hard as I thought it was gonna be, only because I stand on my respects. Have a glass. Just an empty glass. And I just felt like BKFC, nothing against them. I just felt like we couldn't see eye to eye. There was just some things that I disagreed on, and it was time for me to just go where I'm respected at.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Are you fully at home with making it, taking the next step with? Are you good, clear conscious with walking away?
I mean, to me, it's about my family, bro. And when I fought, when I came into BKFC, I was angry. I was an angry individual. I had something to prove. I was gunned down. I was robbed. There was one bad thing after another. Left for another ex. And then I turned my life around. I got married. I met the love of my life. I started my business and my company, and now it's like I'm not angry anymore. And it's like I didn't want to risk my health and fight for pennies when I was making more in 1 month at my company than my whole BKFC career. And for me, that was more important to establish generational wealth and not get punched in the face.
True that. It's funny, two things. So one, the maturation of you, that first time we met, like in the studio, and watching you grow over that time. No cap, like, I'm so proud, honestly. I remember back to the day that we were in there, and I could feel you questioning and having all of this anger and having all of this confusion. And I remember I said something to you about God, and I said, like, God, do you think that maybe God has a bigger plan for you? And I could see the light go off. And ever since then, watching you grow and develop, man, I'm so proud of you and for you. You've always had my respect.
Yeah, it's when you meet the right person, I feel like you got to meet the right person to want to change and want to better your life for your family. And I felt like that's what I did. That's what God gave me. He gave me my best friend, my life partner. She motivated. She pushed me, bro. She pushed me to where I'm at today. She was the one telling me, you don't need my the company I work for. You don't need them. You've been doing this. I've been watching you do this all by yourself. You could do this, and it really, like, I really thought to myself, like, man, she's right. I could do this, but I was so scared of all the weight, owning a business, full time dad, BKFC. Like, there was not enough time for me in the day, and I was like, man, how am I gonna even have time for you? We live in two opposite sides of the state and or of the country, and it just worked out, bro. It just worked out, and we communicated, and we were there for one another, and we pushed one another, and honestly, man, I owe my wife everything for real, because she
You,
has
you,
motivated
you,
me.
you deserve it all. You deserve it all, man.
Yeah, bro. It's To me, I don't even care about the fame. I don't care about the money with BKFC. They can say whatever, buddy. I ain't seen nobody. So the fame. I don't care. I got a sexy ass wife. I don't need the fame. I don't. Well, what I need fame for? You feel me? I
I
got what
know,
I want.
right? Look, exactly. So, you know, your business, RedWar Contractors, is blowing up.
My
Let me
God, bro.
ask you, how did you transition from knocking people out to building people up in new houses?
I mean, I've been doing this for quite some time now, and I've actually taken a lot of L's in this industry. I've been robbed by a roofing company, gunned down by a roofing company, was robbed by my last company. It was a lot of L's that made me and forced me to kind of walk a different way. It forced me to adapt and learn not to be those kinds of people. And so when I was forced to pretty much be on my own, and I started with a business partner, and that business partner kind of left me dirty. So I had to grow up, and I had to really adapt really fast. So I had to adapt really fast, and then, like I said, when you meet the right person that you want to just give the world to, man, I just invested my 100%. And it was hard for me to do both BKFC and my company, because my company technically was treating me way better than BKFC. Like I was the fastest knockout in history, and they gave me $1,500 9 months later, dog. Like for that knockout. And it was just a bunch of disrespect, bro. And I had BKFC fighters disrespect me and my family and threaten my family. And it's just that, bro, I didn't want none of that shit, bro. I didn't want none of that life. I fought because I was angry. That was it. Me being angry and putting on performances when I was angry because I was angry made everybody else jealous because they couldn't do what I was doing. And once I saw that and I realized that, bro, I didn't want no part of it. So I'm focused on my company, RedWar Contractors. We're killing the game, bro. The way we make homeowners feel. we, can you see me?
Than other contractors out there.
The integrity. Okay, the integrity lacks in a lot of these companies, and what we do is we make homeowners feel like they won something, right? So a lot of our jobs have been insurance paid, and we fight for these homeowners. We use codes in the state of Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and we get these homeowners brand new roofs, brand new gutters, brand new windows, investing into their home at no cost to them, but they're deductible. We'll get one house that we did. We fought for about 4 months with State Farm, and we overturned this claim that they made. It was the State Farm only wanted to pay them $800. Thank you. No, you're good, brother. Thank you. Insurance only State Farm only wanted to pay the homeowners $800, and then we turned that $800 to $53,000. And that's State Farm paying the homeowners. And then we got the job done at what insurance paid for. So really, the homeowner saved all that money investing into home at no cost to them. And then it
That's a
makes them feel
dub.
like they want it. Yeah, it makes them feel like they want something. And the integrity, right? The integrity of saying, hey, we're going to do the job for what your insurance paid. So we're going to upgrade your shingles. We're going to upgrade your gutters. We're going to upgrade the quality of the work that we're giving you at no cost to you.
You,
And then the best part is, bro, here's the best part. We partnered up with one of the best restaurants in the city of Louisville. So now these homeowners get everything done for what insurance pays, and they get to go to a restaurant, have food and drinks through us as an appreciation for trusting us to do the job. And they get a drone footage of each of the completion works at the end of it, so they'll have something to have in their back pocket if they wanted to sell their home.
yeah, you can't beat that, and that definitely sets
No
you
cost.
apart.
At
Yeah.
no cost, bro. You're getting food, drinks, videos. We're updating you on everything, bro. We update them. So hey, Just so you know, like today, Allstate set the homeowner with the repair, and we've already pretty much already started the work before we don't want to wait for Allstate because they were
Yeah.
taking too long. Allstate sent them with the repair, and now we're fighting it to get fully replaced. And now we just got the winning ticket that's about to get fully replaced.
Let's
So
go.
now we're showing these homeowners, hey, we're fighting for you. It's like having a badass lawyer in court. Except we're free. It's the best part. For free, dog. You
They're
ain't got to
getting
pay
free
nothing.
90. You can't beat free 99.
Nah, bro, nah. All our work is free. We make insurance pay for the job. So, and then we deliver that service by giving that quality attention to detail during these inspections. And then we find storm damage on things that insurance don't even want to pay for. And then we get insurance to pay for it all. So
Definitely.
this lady got brand new roof, brand new set of gutters, 20 brand new windows, and a sliding glass back door for $1,000.
You can't beat that.
$53,000 was paid through State Farm, and then all she had to pay was $1,000 to us out of her own pocket.
Well, we're gonna
And then
have.
what we did,
Go ahead.
we saved her. We showed her that we saved her this amount of money, right? She's already talking about trying to sell her home. So we're like, hey, go ahead and pay for the material. I have my guys install your flooring, and then we'll go ahead and paint the exterior of the house for this price. And then that way everything's one and done. So
That's winning.
now
We're gonna put the link down below so that
yes,
everybody in the area can get on it and support you.
sir. Yes, sir.
So, I know you got married. Congrats on
Yes,
that.
sir. You see that
What
rock?
Yeah, I
You
know,
see that
right?
rock, baby?
What's it like stepping into husband mode? What's it been like?
Oh, it's the best. It's a blessing, bro. And my best friend, everything, dog. Like, and she's J Lo times 100. I think she's better than J Lo. So that's even better. You know what I'm saying? When you got your trophy wife and she's your best friend,
No doubt.
you ain't gotta compete with nobody because we're best friends. How can you even compete with your best friend? You know, the
No doubt.
loyalty's there.
And she definitely, you could tell she sparked something in you to make
Yeah,
you go next level. And when you know and feel the right things, a lot of people get scary when it comes to marriage and stuff like that. So, this, whenever, like you said, it's your best friend, it's like one of those things. It's a
bro.
easy.
And I called it out the first second I met her. She broke my neck, dog. I said, I'm marrying you. I asked her, I said, are you single? She said, yeah. I said, nah, I'm taking you off the market for life.
Stamp.
Good.
So you got a real one. You've lived 5 lifetimes. Pro fighter, business owner, now husband. What's next for Ruben Warr?
Puppies. I got puppies coming. Y'all about to see the greatest litter of all time.
Do you have any goals that you haven't hit that you're aiming for, or what is it that you want to
Yeah.
do next?
So I own a house in Kentucky, and
Uh-huh.
my goal is to have a house here and buy a house in Cali too, and buy that my wife's dream car cash.
Well,
That's my
you
goal.
you already know you got the
Cash.
real estate agent on deck whenever you get ready to bow here in
Bro,
Cali.
we
I
gonna
already
be
got you.
ready, bro. We gonna be ready.
Iron
So
sharpens iron. I already got you.
yeah. So
What do you want Ruben Ward to be remembered for 10 years from
greatest father, greatest husband, greatest business owner of all time.
now? Ooh,
That's it. That's it.
I
That's it.
love it. Like I said, you had a fan of me from the first time we ever met. And it's funny because our first conversation, you were like, why are you calling me? Who is this? What do you want? And I'm like, it's funny watching us blossom from that into like a brotherhood. And so let me ask you one last question. I know you got the kids and you got to go. One last question. And I want you to finish this sentence. Fighting Ruben War is like.
World War III, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like World War III, dog. You don't know what you're gonna get. You might miss some teeth. You might have stamp of the stitches that you'll remember for the rest of your life, or you might be unconscious forever. I don't know.
Either or. All right,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you with the kids. Let me know
Yes,
when you
sir.
get back out here to Cali. And whenever you guys are ready to look for a home, I got you. I'll make
Yes,
sure you guys get taken care of. I love you,
yes, sir.
man. Send me your
Appreciate you.
contact info. I'm going to put down below your social media handle as well as the business. I'll also put in there in the link your number to contact for homeowners and people that are trying to get work done in your area.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you.
Stay up, brother. Love you. If you need me, let me know.
Much love, dog.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
sir. Bye-bye. Woo! What a way to get season 2 started, guys. Thank you, Ruben, for coming on. Guys, he retired from the fight gang, but he is just starting to build his legacy outside the cage. So if you are looking to support a small business that's built on grit, determination, and getting the results that you want and need, go follow and use at RedWar Contractors. And guys, this season on the front porch is going to be insane. Make sure that you subscribe. And as always, keep it real, keep it rooted, and we'll see you next week on the front porch, guys.